to start this recording. I'm going to bring Teamsteem on. Teamsteem, you are live on mspwaves radio. This is the Minnow Mayor Town Hall, and I'm your host, Skanky J, also known as Aggroed. How are you this evening?
Yes, I'm good. Thanks for having me, Aggroed, man. It's a real pleasure to be here.
All right, you sound a little quiet, so I'm going to turn up your volume. Well, I'm stoked to see other witnesses come on the show. It's my great hope that the witnesses are very much independent people on this platform, and not that I would ever imagine myself as somebody that could ever tell anybody else what to do around here. I know how to build communities, but I don't know enough about the technicalities of the dev work or other tools that we need to build to tell anybody else what to do. But it does seem like everybody is off in their own direction. So the more conversations I can have with other witnesses, that's really awesome to me. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, like I said, thanks for having me, and it's been a real pleasure. Everything that we have accomplished so far. I'm looking at the audience right now. It's booming, and so that is very great. I've said it so many times, but Steem has been such a great experience for me so far, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So because it's going to get a much better, I think, and the radio is a very big part of this. I mean, the radio shows are so good. I was listening to the show last week, and it just blew my mind. It's so fun to interact with all you guys, and I look forward to grow it all. So it's growing, and it's just simply a lifetime experience, really.
Yeah, I feel, I wrote a post about this. I really feel like we're right in the right in a sweet spot. I mean, I think within the next 3 months, Communities is going to come out. SMTs, if you don't know what those are smart media tokens. So the two things that are coming out next, Communities is like, the Minnow Support Project has worked really hard to build some tools so that we can get all the moderators and any witness that wants to be able to post to one group thread. And that has been challenging. We've had to develop things from scratch to allow that to even happen, and it still doesn't work all that perfectly. And, it takes some challenges, and it's been a little bit frustrating to make it happen. Communities is going to make it so that if you have teams of people that are working together on a single project, you can give permissions to everybody, and now they can all post to a central account. So I feel like that is it's a great next step. And then smart media tokens is sort of turning Steem into Ethereum. And I know that Vote to ICO has gotten a little bit of heat, and that was a project by Neoxian, and he's providing Ethereum tokens, and he's linking it to Steem. And I know it's gotten heat, but I think it's amazing. I think the way that you can go, not only would it tie us to Ethereum, but it's starting to work with having our own individualized tokens, but tying that to Steem. And I really think that's the future. But instead of, the Ethereum address of HK2W, capital Y, lowercase z, whatever, it's going to go away. And then it's, at MSP coin or something. And so it becomes this much easier thing to manage, easier thing to write, easier thing to not screw up. And I feel like those two things coming in parallel of building communities and having our own tokenized system is going to launch this platform. So I think we're in a really exciting time. What other developments do you see that are happening, Teamsteem, that makes you excited about Steem as a platform and where we're heading?
Well, as you said, communities are the big thing coming up. I mean, pretty much everyone knows about what's coming up, the easier account creation. So these are two game changer. So in the present moment, there's so much potential. There's so much going on. It's even hard to keep up. And I see a lot of good developers developing a lot of stuff, and and really the potential for Steem is just so big and so revolutionary. I mean, everyone that has been here for a couple of weeks know about it, or hopefully they'll realize it very soon. And so I'm very grateful to be here. And I hope you guys have a nice experience of Steem. If you don't, just unload it on the chat right now. We're here to listen to your grievances.
Yeah, I mean this whole conversation is hopefully there to help people vent concerns, talk about things that they don't necessarily like. You know, the only thing I ask is there are two things. One, if you're angry about something, you can be angry about the thing, but try not to express your anger at the person during this show. Most of the folks here are just trying to do the best that they can. And secondarily, if you have complaints about something, please offer up some different visions or offer up some different approaches as to how we might solve the challenges that you're seeing. So don't just come on here and complain, but like that. So, Teamsteem, thank you for coming on air. It is great to hear your voice. Thank you for being part and one of the founders of the Peace, Abundance, and Liberty Network. You have certainly helped curate a million different minnows out of here. And so we appreciate your support. We appreciate your interactions. It's good to see you at the moderator meetings. And, I'm just thankful that you're a part of this community, both for the Minnow Support Project and PalNet as a whole, but also for, the Steem blockchain. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks. And I look forward to the rest of the show. It's going to be a great show. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right. So that was Teamsteem. I'm going to put Teamsteem back in the audience. I'm going to stop the recording.